What up, motherfuckers? It's time to explore Argentina. We're hitting up Buenos Aires and Mendoza. We've actually been here before to Argentina, so this is our segunda trip, and we're coming back to revisit some old friends.
We celebrate my 30th birthday with them and meet Fernando, the tour guide, for a graffiti tour. We taste a lot of Argentinian food and finish up drinking ourselves stupid in the wine country of Mendoza.
Nick, what day is it today?
It's a very special day. It's a day after St. Patrick's Day, which means it's my birthday.
Yay! He's turned 30 years old.
Yeah, in the 30 club. Some people freak out about these milestones, but I'm not bothered. Like, I feel the same. I think it's more important about what you're doing with your life rather than how old you are. It's just a number, innit?
And you're living life to the max.
You could say that. I'm in Buenos Aires for my birthday, which is cool, and we're staying again with the same Argentinian family we stayed with the last time in Argentina, which we spoke about in the podcast. They picked us up hitchhiking. So
yeah,
that
they
was
were the first ever people.
Yeah, it was a very lucky encounter, and we're staying with them again. They're our Argentinian family, they're looking after us, and we're going to celebrate tonight all together and have fun for my birthday.
Yeah, and just before we came out to our meal, they did something really sweet for you, didn't they? Look at what happened.
Nick. Feliz. Vení, dale. Que lo cumpla feliz. Que lo cumpla feliz. Que lo cumpla, que lo cumpla, que lo cumpla feliz. Happy birthday!
Thank you.
You have a football cake.
So, Argentina?
Yes.
Very good. Did I even tell you my football team, blue and white?
Good.
It's the same.
Excellent.
Thank you so much. Muchas gracias. Mwah, thank you. Mwah.
Well,
Thank you.
be careful.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
No.
They'll go on to you.
My
Yeah.
No.
Ahora en español. Que lo cumpla. Bueno, salud.
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 Here say
For
salud,
many years.
salud, dinero y amor.
Salute of health of money and love.
And love.
Great.
Yes.
Cheers to
Here
that.
say this. Say yes.
By this point, we'd been travelling for around 7 months straight, so we were pretty much just bumming around the house. We watched TV and recovered a little before meeting Fernando, the tour guide.
Now, a little bit about story behind street art, guys. We're going to divide it first on the more universal part, then more on the local part.
Been taught about this street art, and that is only bloody Gus Fring from Los Pollos Hermanos from Breaking Bad. There you go.
Different though. More like Tiny Temper to me.
Okay, it's a mosaic that is on the street, so we can call this to be street art. Yeah. Now this mosaic was made by an NGO that is called Colectivo Don't Smoke. Yeah, what they try to do is make people to kick the habit of smoking, basically. So this is why the mural tries to represent the air, love. Yeah, you can interpret it in a way like that. What they didn't thought though when they made something with these guys is that for them to make it, they are going to work in collaboration with the bar on the corner. It's called Crónico. They're going to make a big street party when it's happened, where people, guys, were smoking in front of this. Yeah, so the idea was not to smoke while everyone was smoking around. Yeah. Also, the location afterwards became slightly ironic. We have here, guys, was the first grow shops of our city. They don't sell anything, they like a seed, yeah, but they sell everything else. So you have the chronic bar, the grow shop, and the mosaic that tells you not to smoke. Yeah. Next time you have to pick a better location about it. Yeah. Milonga, there are the tango venues, and about them I will speak to you guys, because tango, you don't have to know how to dance. The idea is to find a balance with your partner and be able to communicate your movement through pressure in the hands and the hips. Yeah, so basically it's like walking without tripping, if you want. Yeah, but then, guys, the fun thing that it has is that as people that were in Buenos Aires didn't speak the same language, you have to know how to invite someone out, or if you go know that people will invite you to go to dance. But they're never going to approach to you. Yeah. What they're going to do is they're going to make eye contact. Yeah? And when the eye contact is made with a very subtle movement and a face that you don't know if you're going to fight or you're going to make out or anything, you're going to go like this. Very simple. If you want to dance, you say yes. If you don't want to dance, just say no. Yeah? But also note that if by any chance you're going to go to a venue and you see someone going like this, he's not having a seizure, they're inviting you out to dance. Okay? So just know about what it will happen. Yeah? Now, let's keep walking down.
Guys, brace yourself because this bit is all about the food. Well, meat. Argentina is famous for its steak and for good reason. A traditional barbecue is called an asado. It usually consists of beef, pork, chicken, chorizo and morcilla, which are cooked on a grill, or a parrilla.
The person cooking is called the asador, who in our case was Maximiliano. All the meat is accompanied by delicious wines and salads. There's tons more food to explore in Argentina. I would recommend empanadas, dulce de leche and alfajores.
Laura, ¿puedes explicar qué es un asado?
Es carne, generalmente de vaca, que se cocina en el asador con carbón o leña. Como ahí.
Sí.
Como en el patio. Eso es chorizo y morcilla.
Okay.
El chorizo tiene un mix de carne de cerdo y vaca.
Yes, it's a mix.
Qué perfecto.
La morcilla es preparada con cuero de cerdo y sangre, blood.
Blood.
Yes, blood.
En este.
Yes.
La mesa.
¿Cómo que chorizo? No.
Lo pongo, algo si quieres servir ahora.
¿Querés una cosita de patata?
Dale.
¡No quiere todo! ¡Enseña los maduros!
Muchas gracias.
Anda del otro lado, Felipe.
Okay, wait.
We spent the rest of our time living the Argentinian life with our Argentinian family. The mum, Laura, took Amy to a Latino dance class, and we took the kids to see Captain Marvel, all before taking a flight to the wine country of Mendoza.
Update, Amy. What's been happening?
I've been quite ill with a cold, as you can see from my swollen face. I don't know what that is. And so while we was in Buenos Aires, I got cold. I also slipped in the bath and I got a massive bruise on my leg. And just before I got ill, we went on a walking tour, and in the evening I didn't have any spray on because I forgot to bring it, and I got 31 gnat bites on my lower half of my legs, my ankles and my feet.
Yeah, seriously, like sometimes I take the piss out of Amy for exaggerating, but this was terrible. In fact, I think you got a good picture. Insert now. That's horrendous, I can't believe it. You've really been in the wars lately.
Yeah, it's not been nice. I feel like there's other stuff as well. I can't remember what it is though, but it's been...
Time of the month?
Oh yeah, time of the month as well.
Which
so
is not
it's
easy,
been fun.
it's not easy travelling, but we've now made it to Mendoza. We flew here, which was such a nice change from long bus journeys. We got a cheap flight with Norwegian Air. I think they're going to be like the first low budget
the first budget airline in South America, which is big news. But now we are in Mendoza. Even though Amy feels ill, we are about to do what?
We're going to go on a wine tour. So we're going to go to a load of bodegas, and we're also going to go to an olive oil factory and a chocolate factory. I know it's famous for olive oil here as well, but I didn't know chocolate. I think they're just kind of adding that onto the tour, but we'll see.
Yeah, of course, wine is the thing to do here, so of course that's what we're going to do. But what I would say is Mendoza city itself, not really worth doing anything in there. Amy's crying, it was that bad. I'd just say Mendoza itself is not that great. But
it's a really frustrating town, isn't it?
Yeah, it was really hard just to find anything, find a shop, and it didn't really seem that nice. But I think you come here to do things in the surrounding areas, like go in the mountains and do the wine tours. So let's see how today goes.
El otro 30% se divide en las provincias de Salta, Catamarca, La Rioja, San Juan y Río Negro. Esas otras provincias elaboran vino también.
There you go, take. Apparently it's sweet, they were just saying.
Oh, got loads of juice in it. Really nice.
You seem surprised.
Very nice. So juicy.
¿Cuántos años eres trabajando aquí?
Yo 5.
5 años. ¿Y te gusta?
Sí.
Se necesita, se pierde la calidad.
Claro.
Por eso nosotros la vamos a hacer a la noche, cuando las temperaturas son de este tipo, ¿sí? Mucho más frías, por así decirlo. Tenemos 20 grados como máximo, y más en barrancas. En barrancas tenemos una temperatura que no va a superar los 18 y 19 grados.
So we've just been told that these olive trees are here kind of as decoration, but they also serve a purpose. So they're there to block the heat and the sun from the vineyards. And also in other vineyards you'll get like apple trees or peach trees, really sweet fruit trees, because they attract all of the insects, so it keeps them away from the grapes. Very interesting. Yes, now that is not going to be here. There was an accident a few years ago, last year, in a winery. The owners lost like $2 million in wine because they lost, one of these tanks was open and they lost millions of liters. And it was a premium wine. Those things can happen, yes.
Wow. So pretty.
I don't know, I love the smell, I love the darkness, I don't know. A dry Chardonnay that tastes more like a Sauvignon, like it's very fruity, it's not acid at all. A Cabernet Sauvignon, my favorite from this wine, and or the Shiraz. Yes, the Shiraz is also very, very nice and one of the best sellers. So guys, if you move your glass, the oxygen will go in and you can get different aromas, okay? You can catch different aromas. If you let the glass like this, and we smell it, and then we move it, and we smell it again, you will see how different the wine is, because the oxygen is what the wine needs, yes? That's why, for example, yes? That's why, for example, if we put a wine into a decanter, then we cannot put it into the bottle again because the oxygen was all inside, yes? And after 48 hours, more or less, all the wine gets oxydated, yeah? Yeah, it's dangerous. Yeah. Just imagine that in a summer day. Yeah.
clean.
Yes. And the most common thing to find in Malaga, talking about fruits, it's plum. Yes, because they share DNA, because that is a descriptor. That doesn't mean that we add plum to the wine, right? Sometimes people ask me if we add, I don't know, strawberries or lemon or something like that. No, we don't. We never add fruit. We never add something like that. It's just that we find descriptors. If I tell you this tastes like strawberries from the north of Africa, I don't know, you will be like, what is she talking about? So we find common descriptors. So this is the one that we're tasting now. As I told you, it's from 2015.
So we've just learnt if you're flying within Argentina, you can bring 6 bottles of wine on the plane as hand luggage, which is hilarious. I mean, they've got their priorities right, but in England or the rest of the world, you can't have a small bottle of water.
No.
But 6 bottles of wine in Argentina, that's fine.
So now we're on the second vineyard, and this one is a family organic vineyard. So let's see how this one's different.
Learned that we all know when tasting wine you're supposed to, you know, swill it around, get the oxygen to it, and give it a good smell. But when you put it in your mouth before you swallow it to get the full flavour, you actually breathe in while it's in your mouth to oxidise it. So, like so. Has a lot of flavour. And it tastes really, really fruity, this one. I don't normally like white wine that much, but that is very delicious.
After a very satisfying lunch of meat and more wine, we headed to an olive oil producer.
Lemon flavored olive oil. Dried tomatoes spread with basil or basil flavored olive oil.
You mean watch there? What was that one? That was aubergine. What does it taste like? Not that you have taste buds, but...
Yeah, this one here is very smoky. I don't think it has any oil on it.
No, she said it's just the aubergine. So we're like halfway through the day. We've done a few bodegas. These parrots are so noisy.
Very
a few bodegas and olive oil factoring. How do you feel?
We're tired because we had lunch. We had like a really full, really good lunch with more wine. So we've already had a lot of wine to drink and food. So now it's the perfect time for a nap.
For a siesta.
But we're now at another winery or bodega, as Amy said, and to try more wine. And then we think after this we have a chocolate factory.
Yeah, we're gonna go meet Charlie. Oh, sorry.
Next time on What the Foe, we head to Santiago, the capital of Chile, to stay with our friends Ben and Camilla, and we have a pisco party.
Numa numa eh, numa 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 eh, now some bears from Argentina.